No foreplay.
Yo.
We bike.
We back. Wow. Interesting times, man. Interesting times. We got a lot of shit that happened this week. I don't know what's happening. That's Fresh Phone.
I'm sorry, y'all. I got a lot going on.
He probably watching LeBron highlights.
I'm definitely watching LeBron highlights. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Y'all don't understand how much this strains our relationship.
It's almost zero dark 30 time. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you can cut that motherfucking phone off.
Not too much.
So it's a lot going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
How you fellas doing, man?
I'm all right. It's Monday. You know, typical Monday shit. Okay. Like
typical Monday shit like work. Snow in April.
Snow in April.
April freaking 9th. We wake up in Chicago, and it is a solid ass inch of snow.
Man, it was a real snow globe.
Man.
Like, motherfuckers that already tucked their motherfucking snow brushes away. I had to use a export fitness towel this morning to dust off the car.
Luckily, my car is junky, so my snow brush is the same place where it was the last time it snowed. You know, shout out to all those people who, you know, even though we live in Chicago, they want to be smart asses and tell me, no, it could be worse. We can deal with earthquakes and hurricanes, and we should be used to snow. No. Once March 18th passes, I don't want to see snow. I don't want to see dandruff. Like that. Like I'm that anti-snow. Like
anti. You know what's interesting though?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why the fuck cuffing season don't have an end date.
See,
niggas was trying to say cuffing season's over Valentine's Day. No. Shut the fuck up.
Hell no.
Shut the fuck up. It's still snowing.
This should be a guide. Not a concrete guide to your end of cuffing season, but if the heat is still on in your house at least 2 or 3 days of the week,
still on.
Cuffing season is still in force.
Hey man, until you get 3 80-degree days back to back, like 96, 97, 98. I was talking about the Bulls. I know that kind of went over y'all head, but
I got you.
Until you get them, cuffing season ain't no
right. And people be real quick to like declare hood rat season. You know, first and foremost, I'm the one who declares hood rat season in Chicago.
I give him credit.
Don't take credit for what is not yours. Just relax. Just relax. It's coming.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Friday. I think it's supposed to be 70. Like don't get too crazy.
Don't try to barbecue.
You know, you can barbecue, but just be prepared with what you wear. Don't because it's gonna be 40 on Sundays.
Exactly.
Right.
Just relax.
You had pneumonia in ass. Try to go to work on Monday.
Relax.
Just relax. Oh yeah, but how you feeling, Fresh? Yeah, Fresh. I feel good. You know what I'm saying?
We just gonna get see this is what we be talking about.
Oh, okay.
Fresh has multiple siblings and operates like an only child. It's disgusting. We didn't even end the sentence. We didn't even end the sentence.
I know where he was going. I know where he was going.
Wait.
I know where he's going. All right, I'll wait. I'll let y'all know how I feel next time.
Are you the only Virgo out of your siblings?
No. Shit. Me and Day is Virgos. Her birthday September 17th. I'm September 6th.
Okay.
Fresh, how are you doing, motherfucker?
Oh well, since you want to know, Anthony,
I do.
I'm doing great. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the home stretch before summer break. You know, I'm counting down my Mondays. So ain't nothing Monday can do to me because I know it ain't too many of you motherfuckers left in my school year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really counting down. You know what I'm saying? Tough job being a custodian. Besides that, I'm financially embarrassed now. Daughter birthday just passed. You know, yeah, and we did a lot of late minute shit because that's how women do from ages 2 to 82. It's always late schedule shit. So my daughter hit me, said she want to go to some safari land, some shit. And it was like $20 a head for each kid. And the kids just kept coming in and kept needing wristbands. And I'm like, oh, shit, well, okay, that's cool. No, still got to order pizza. That wasn't for the games. That was just for the rides. Then after all that, she wants to leave her own party early. Now, man, y'all, my daughter 8 years old. She said, I'm going over my daddy house because he's finna order WrestleMania for me. WrestleMania costs more than the fucking Floyd Mayweather fight. So yeah, I came out a pretty penny. Then I got a teenager who wanted some goddess locks. I don't want to tell you how much that costs. So all y'all wondering why, goddammit, I'll be on a 52 bus to work every motherfucking day. There's your answer.
You know, and other breaking news of men with daughters whose birthdays are coming up. Jordan L is about to turn 5.
Oh,
Only
my
5-year-old I know about to have a birthday brunch and then another party the next day.
a birthday brunch.
And
These
she
damn
not-
millennials.
Now, you know, of course, the birthday brunch is really for the adults, so we can sip on champagne.
Champagne.
But you know, for the 5th birthday, you know, we making sure we go all out for the princess. So, you know,
That's how it should be. You know, major markers. My
Yeah.
daughter turned 8. You ain't gonna remember your fucking 8th birthday. I said we should have had some ice cream and cake, put a little orange pop in the ice cream, you know, live life. But no,
And
she
shit.
had a hotel Saturday night with her friends and spa dates and all this shit. Nah.
birthdays 6 through 9
Yeah,
are happening
yeah,
in the basement of Antioch Baptist Church.
That's where it should
Cake
be.
and ice cream from Aldi's.
That's all. That's all.
all.
Maybe a couple hot wings for
Right.
the older folks. 'Cause
That's it.
I refuse to put any hot wing over all these hot wings. I'm sorry.
I wish I took a picture of your face when he said that.
I just, you know, I just feel like the balance is restored. You know, hey man, that's all I can say.
It's rough out here.
How you been, Dion?
I've been all right, man. You know, I just been going through the trials and tribulations of life.
Hey, if y'all really want to know, like every time I come out to Dion's crib, all I can think of is like Bruce Wayne in the manor. Like you come in here, Dion stewing over some computer, looking side eyeish at some young thing going on, some new young trend he's not really down with. He's real Bruce Wayne-ish when it comes. You know, when you come over, it's a couple pigeons fly over your head when you walking up the stairs. It's real crazy coming out here, man.
It's a real interesting scene.
Yeah, it is.
But but see, that's why I don't really have people at the crib. Like, because I think like people don't understand. Like, you know, and I told somebody this. I said, man, I pretty much got most of the shit I need in the house to be happy. I got all the random gadgets and electronics. You know, I don't need to come outside this motherfucker, really. And,
True.
you know, I just be like, man, like, you know, when people come over, like, that's why the nigga queue was so much for me. It was so much to have the nigga queue. I was like, this is overload. But I held it together.
Every time I saw Dion, he just walked with this look just back and forth when he was hosting Nikki. I was like, I can't get too fucked up. 'Cause I can't leave my compadre out here alone.
Man, he had that look like, man, it looked like he wanted to clean up while the party was going on. Like, no, this grass needs mowing while I'm out here. Like,
Excuse me, baby girl. You step to the side while I trim my hedges.
I hope you got a coast on that spades table over there.
You know what, man? It is the crazy shit.
Stole my lunch out this bitch. I'm still
Right. For one, the line has never recovered. The line's never recovered.
I can believe that.
But you know, the funny shit about it is that, you know, the nigga queue, like during the day, the nigga queue was like really like at a great level. And then all of a sudden the shit just
It happens every year though. Like, soon as the sun go down, like I don't know if like niggas rise from the ground like it's a movie or something, but like the population doubles instantly.
I think on the day of the nigga queue, niggas analyze when they actually, that's the one time they see when the sun's gonna set.
Yeah.
And they decide we getting there at 7:37. When that sun set, nigga. When that sun dipped behind the last cloud, we in that bitch.
We in that bitch. And it is crazy because, you know, I've been here a couple times, so I know my way around. And leaving the nigga queue. And everybody trying to, you know, navigate through this little path right here on this side of the garage. Fresh thinking like, I'm just a dirty west sider. I'm finna go behind the garage and get to the front of the house real fast. Like, I'm going through all kind of bushes and every motherfucking thing.
Oh man.
Oh, good old nigga Q, boy.
Hey man, my neighbor asked me a couple weeks ago. He said, "When's the next Project X party?" I was like, all right, man. You know, one thing I want to shout out because we brought up the nigga Q. Here's what I'll say. That day we had a unknown MVP of the nigga Q. I did not bring him up yet. I got a neighbor who lived 2 doors down. Right, 2 doors down. Trill dude. Like, we don't really talk. We kind of speak. We spoken a couple times, but, you know, not really too in extensive, I say. But, you know, he's just a youngin'. He got these dreads. He got a CLS Benz, you know, so he got the, you know, I pretty much see a nice quality of women stream through the block for the young man.
Clap for him.
Right, clap for him. But what I will say is this: his family has a restaurant that they open. I think it opened recently, like after the nigga Q. It's called Sloppy's.
Sloppies.
It's on 103rd and King Drive.
Oh, by our former location.
Oh my God.
So I mean, check Sloppy's out, man. They did the nigga Q a great service. I'm talking about this dude walked with us blocks, cleaning up, all type of stuff, man. He kept a lot of stuff in order. So, if you go in Sloppy's.
Sloppy's on 103rd and King Drive.
103rd
Check
King
it out.
Drive, check it out. Tell them, hey, I remember the nigga Q.
You remember the Alamo.
You have a promo code, sir? Yes, I do. I remember the nigga Q. $3 off, buddy. A free upper 10.
What's the sloppy sell? Just regular hood food. Or?
Actually, the way their menu set up is they sell all kind of variations of sloppy joes. They don't fry anything except for the fries.
I love a good sloppy joe.
Yeah,
I do love
so
a good sloppy joe.
apparently they got like sloppy joes made with all different kinds of meat. Apparently they even got a salmon sloppy joe. I feel like I want to go in there and see what that's about. Like I want to try
toast?
Right. You could probably get it like toasted on a sourdough bun or something with
something
like
sexy.
Some brioche or something like that. Some with a cucumber salad.
If you out here this summer riding through the hundreds, there might be a spot just bend through real quick. You just need like a to-go order as you make your way to your final destination, if you will.
For y'all young dudes still chasing that clout.
Oh my God!
Still chasing that clout. You can tell her, you can be like, I know the owner. Tell your date you know the owner.
Speaking of clout chasing, right now,
Lord.
y'all, I wish y'all could see me. I got my hoodie zipped up to my beard, and I got my scud cap rolled up. And I got on Tim's. I feel so West Side chic right now. Like, I know if my shorty saw me, they'll be like, you back out here? And I'm like, nah, man, y'all play too much. But I got big blicky on me. You know what I mean? One time for the West Side. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get that out there. One time for the West Side.
You know what?
Blicky.
You know what, man? Let's go into these topics, man. It's a lot going on in the world today.
That was no need to even bring up the West
know
Side.
what?
It was. I felt like we've been out of tune so long that I just had to shout them out one time.
There was no need. There was.
Shout out to all my shorties out there, man. I see y'all, man. It's getting a little warm
Niggas
out
don't
there,
even
man.
know what the podcast app is on their
They
phone.
probably don't, man. But
don't,
they
man.
probably got a sister who listens.
You know what? Cardi B. Cardi B. They probably, hopefully they got a sister. Hopefully they got a sister like Cardi B.
Yeah.
Cardi B album dropped.
Whew.
And Invasion of Privacy.
You on Hot Fire?
It is everywhere. Everybody's posting about it. Everybody's with listening to it. Everybody feeling about it. Everybody got an opinion about it. It's out here. It took it by storm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of interesting. But yeah, Cardi B's out. I know you fellas listen to it.
Yes. Of course.
And P, we gonna get you out the way first.
That's fine.
How did you feel about the album? Or let's just call it, Cardi Mania. To go back to the whole. How did you feel about Cardi Mania? How you feel about it? And the album.
Okay, so I thought Cardi was losing some steam before the album came out, because I know a lot of people had mixed reviews about Be Careful. I think it came out like a week before the album.
Right. And
when I say mixed reviews, it was like 65% they didn't like it.
Right.
So I was like, oh man, she probably losing steam. And we going to the Broccoli City Music Fest in DC in the month. She's one of the headliners. And so, I had a conversation with a couple of people like, man, I hope her album isn't trash, because like, what are we like? We're not about to listen to Bodak Yellow while she up there the whole time.
Right.
So when her album dropped, I want to say I was pleasantly surprised, but I was surprised. Let's just say that. I was like, oh, okay, this is actually better than I thought it would be.
Right.
Because I guess I had set the baseline so low for myself of what her album would be. It's not, Lil' Kim hardcore, of course.
Right.
But for this album was made for ratchet girls going to Rainbow, or for CEOs and CFOs leaving work early for happy hour on a Friday. I think it's
see that this definitely
I think
series
it's,
music.
it's not an album that you're not gonna take seriously and be like, when we're talking about like the greatest female rap albums. I would hope not.
We're
But
not gonna put it up here with paper thin. Or
I
shit
saw
like that.
I saw one girl call this a classic and almost like unfriended her. But no, it's not a bad album. She got some nice songs on there. I like Drip. I like Drip a lot. Me and Fresh actually on the way over here to record, we were listening to Drip, and I would like to say something controversial.
Come on, talk it.
Takeoff verse.
Talk it.
It's better than Tupac's verse when he rapped with Bone Thugs.
On Thug Love.
If you want,
Thug Love.
if you,
Look at Dion's eyebrows.
if you want to fight about it, you come see me and debate your drunk uncle.
You know it.
Who still watched at Big Ma house
And swear he knew Tupac personally.
Takeoff took the fuck off.
No, Takeoff. That's his best verse I
ever heard. Now that pleasantly shocked the fuck out of me. But I mean, I don't like Be Careful like that. Fresh thinks Be Careful is the best song on the album.
Yes, I do.
It's a fun album. I say that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's a good album because when we go to like rank like what we're gonna listen to in hip hop, no, but I played it numerous times, so good credit to Cardi. I'm happy for her. She's really took whatever little nugget of fame she had and keeps rolling it. It's went from a mound to a fucking mountain. Like it's incredible to see.
Slippery fucking slope.
Cardi B, outside of music, one thing I was kind of realizing last year when she really got like famous and started hitting red carpets and shit. Cardi to me was like the hood princess, essentially. Like, so she essentially was like, yo, I always say like she like a hood dude's dream, essentially, right? Like even without the music, because like essentially she was the girl who you knew you probably overlooked as you grew up with. Like she was like one of the guys, and then she started stripping, and probably like all the guys probably tried her at that point. And then once she got fake boobs, all the guys really tried her at that point. And I'm sure she dated the random older dope boys, as we know to be true. And then you look up, and it's like once she started hitting the red carpet, you was like, oh shit, she looked good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was rough. It was like, damn, like, it tests a lot of niggas. Fresh, what you think of the album and Cardi Mania?
So look. Listening to this album, I'm like, it's a reason why I think Be Careful is the best song on there, because I feel like that song really is Cardi B. Like that's her like words, her flow, everything. Every other song, I feel like she just did the chameleon thing, like a lot of rappers do. Like I'm on a song with Migos, so I gotta rap like Migos. I'm on a song like SZA. Like to me, a lot of songs sounded like other people's songs featuring Cardi instead of Cardi featuring the Migos. You know what I'm saying? She didn't really bring them into her little ratchet world. But I mean, that's really what she got famous off of. Because if you think about it, Bodak Yellow is essentially Kodak Black's song.
Right, it's no flogging.
Yeah, it's no flogging. So she pretty much used the same formula that got her there, which I give her credit for. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But like I said, with Be Careful, bro, I feel like that's the best song going there. You know what I'm saying? When she said, my heart is like a package with a fragile sign on it. In my dirty girl voice, I felt that shit. So I think Be Careful was the best song. But like I said, the rest of the shit, it's a ratchet compilation. To me, it's like an old No Limit album where everybody, they all had the Soldier song when everybody jump on it. I feel like this was that album, like all the soldiers go jump on. But I mean, Cardi, she did what Cardi does. You know what I mean? And her interviews are A1 to me because she has no PR. Like, no one is telling her, like, hey, you can't say this, can't say that. Like, I done seen Cardi say some shit, and everyone in the room goes quiet. Like, they asked her something, like, besides rap, what's the best thing you can do, or what's your best trait?
Right.
And she was like, sucking dick. And the room just went quiet. Like, she had a straight face, like, waiting on the next question. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love Cardi for that. Oh, one quick thing before I get off this shit. Only thing is her voice, bro. I had to listen to half the album on the day of, then like the rest of it.
Oh,
Sometime
yeah,
later,
yeah,
I had to
yeah.
like put some shit in between because her voice, bro. Like I can't just listen to that voice. That's that voice of that girl who always wants some flaming hots with cheese and meat. So I just couldn't keep listening to her voice. I had to switch it off and come back. But I'm still with it. You got me, Cardi. I give you credit on this. You get a thumb up for me.
Okay.
Now for now, me and Ant, we like the Channel 19, bro.
Right.
We the Channel 19 motherfucking music critics. Now here's your fucking Channel 5 middle of the day music critic, Dion.
No, I'm Rolling Stone, Billboard.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know, the thing about it, I agree with you about Be Careful, being the best song, because I feel like it's really a song.
Yeah.
The other shit, I don't like. A lot of things to me, I don't feel like a song. Like honestly, Drip with Migos, I don't. That's not a song,
Right.
I get it that it's a song in terms of it being 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and have verses and a hook, but it's like in the theory of songs, it's like, you know, it's not really. Be Careful is a song. The only interesting part I feel about Be Careful is anybody who's been on the internet. You saw the video leak of the dude who's actually singing Be Careful that he posted on social media a year before it was released. So it's like, this is a song that somebody else, you know, wrote. And I don't knock Cardi for that because everybody is getting their shit written by somebody. There's reference tracks for every artist who's ever made music, probably except for, I would say, Jay-Z, maybe Tyler, the Creator. Damn, everybody else got a reference track. Nas got reference tracks by Jay Electronica. Like, so I don't knock her for that because she took it and made it her own. You know, so I fuck with it because essentially the thing about music too, we have to give people credit for being the people that choose songs as well. Because she didn't have to choose Be Careful. She could have heard it and said, fuck this song.
Yep.
I just want to make turn up songs on the whole album. But she didn't. So I think the one thing about Cardi, her voice really does throw me off. It's hard to listen to for a whole album. But I think too, another tidbit, I think when people hear me talk about music, a lot of times it's hard for me to separate music from the music business side. Cardi is managed by actually the guys that own Quality Control, Coach K and Q, who, of course, Quality Control is Lil Yachty, Migos, all them guys. So I think, too, those are some very smart and cunning guys, and they probably knew her limitations, so they got the best producers in the game, and they got her some great features, and this is what she did. I do think that she's going to grow as an artist. That's one thing I can kind of tell. Once she gets in the mode of, like, going out, performing a whole album, seeing what songs people like, she'll be able to progress and make more music.
Okay.
She's going to have life experiences that are going to make her say, I can't take this song somebody wrote for me. I want to rap about being a mother. I want to rap about being pregnant, blah, 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 shit like that. So she's going to grow. But just off the ear test, if you're not listening for shit else, if you just listen to Bob Your Head, this is an album that you'll enjoy, right? So you'll be like, okay, cool. You know, as Dave Chappelle told us a long time ago, a scientific fact that niggas love drums. So you give niggas drums, we with it. Right, hey, right. You give us drums, we with the shits. So yeah, it's a cool thing. I just think, you know, I was kind of interested in all of the what I call like Cardi Mania, because that was, I tell you this is one of the greatest marketing shits in a long time, the greatest kind of marketing kind of things in a long time, because it really felt like a moment that if you missed it, you were being left out. Because Instagram, Cardi was everywhere. Twitter, Cardi was everywhere. YouTube, Cardi was everywhere. And I was like, yo, like, this is really it. And, you know, it was just like, you know, it was all around. So I feel like it was a great effort from the, you know, Atlantic, Warner Brothers, the companies all came together to make it feel like an experience. That's cool.
They definitely snap. But like you said, that market campaign, we ain't seen shit like that since Obama.
I mean, the marketing campaign was real, and I think too. What the one thing about it that does, I do always leave with the grain of salt, is that so much good music comes out, right? And so much music comes out that's good, and a lot of people don't pay attention to it. But Cardi comes out, and it's like we all need to pay attention to Cardi. And it's like almost like we as consumers have a mindset we kind of focus on one thing. It's just a natural thing. So like when I look up and I'm like, I hear y'all, like I was forced to listen to Cardi. I didn't listen to this by choice. I wanted to listen to it after everything died down. But you know, literally, I get in the car and my girl is playing Cardi.
All right.
So therefore, I have to listen to Cardi. But when she came in the house, I was playing Saba, and I was actually listening to a song called "Prom King," which is a phenomenal song.
Somebody told me like Prom King. That's the name of the album?
No. That's the name of one song. "Care for Me."
Okay, careful.
So Saba, "Care for Me" is what I was listening to. I can't stop listening to Trouble and Mike Will made its album Edgewood. Like this is just the stuff I'm listening to, and other countless things. So it's like I get it that Cardi is taking over, but I'm like, man, I just wish people would listen to more stuff in the genre, and actually, like, you know, I say go so far as to say celebrate that other stuff in the genre. You know, if you listen to Saba and, you know, on the low, post Saba the way you posted Cardi, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, or whatever you listening to. You know what I'm saying?
This is one of my phases where I'm in and out. You know, I ain't got that good summer album I need yet. Right. Probably waiting on Drizzy to come through. But I've been listening to fucking Stevie Wonder music of my mind for like the last week. You know what I mean? Right. You know, I go into my Isaac Hayes and shit. So I go into my 70s phases, you know what I'm saying, just to keep me afloat. So everybody out there, I've been listening to Stevie Wonder, Sweet Little Girl. That shit called. It's about Stevie Wonder hit some chick. I don't know how, he ain't even see it, but she called.
I listened to Saba Gray because George had recommended it on IG.
Yeah.
And then it was a song after that I was at my desk working, I paid attention to. Then the next song was Prom King.
Right.
And that was one of the greatest storytelling raps I've heard in a long time.
Yes. Phenomenal.
So, yeah, like real phenomenal. Like I played it back twice at work. Then I got in my car and played it again. And it was like, man, it's not a mainstream guy, but this is a guy that you definitely want to check out. I have no knowledge of him prior.
The crazy part about Saba is this, right? So Saba's from the West Side.
Yes, sir.
Right?
That's
from the West Side of Chicago. If you hear him rap, he don't sound like nothing from the West
He
Side.
does not.
You know, but the shit is this. You know, Saba will be like, oh man, Saba's not main. But the crazy shit, he's repped by people as big as who Cardi B is repped by. He's got an actual like a literally a nationwide tour right now. Like Saba, like, so it's funny because I'll be like, man, you know, like this is a guy that gets more love outside of here than he does here. Like he could go here and probably walk down the street just normal. But you know,
I have not heard of him until y'all posted about him.
Yeah, he was on. Actually, he was on Chance songs. He been on Chance songs, all that. And you know, let's circle back because the Chance and Cardi song is dope. I think that shit is dope.
Yeah, that's a good song.
I think that shit is super dope. But you know, I feel like I heard that shit and I was like, oh shit. Like,
I have a confession.
That shit's gonna be an anthem.
Y'all know how y'all feel about Cardi voice?
Yeah.
That's how I sometimes feel about Chance voice.
I heard a lot of people say that. I heard a lot of people say that. You know what? It's one of those voices. You just have to be like,
I like the young man.
Yeah.
I think he can rap. I think he's a great, talent. But like, I can't listen to an album of his all the way through.
Right.
But
I had to take breaks.
But you see, with me, I listened to acid rap. That was like the first time I introduced a Chance. So I was already used to it, but I can understand how someone can feel that way about that voice. I want that Congo, but I can't feel I can understand.
Like it ain't the most annoying, but like I find myself like, all right, let me take a break.
You know what it is, like rappers when we come from an era of rappers who didn't really use a lot of vocal inflection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So a lot of our rappers kind of like, literally you hear Jay-Z rap and then when Jay-Z talk, you like, oh, okay. you know, you hear T.I. rapping, you be like, oh, this nigga damn near sound the same. You know what I'm saying?
I think Busta was maybe like the rapper for us. His kind of inflect his voice a little bit. Even then, like when Busta talks,
it was just wild. Like you know, and that was and think about it like this: when we first saw Busta was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Busta used to yell and shit. So like all the rappers that we kind of saw, they kind of spoke in the same tone that they rapped in, which is kind of normal. But then when guys start twisting their voices and using inflection, using vocal effects and stuff like that, it was weird. Because I also feel like, too, one thing about that, a lot of these guys give credit for is like when Nicki started doing that, Nicki was kind of crazy with it. Because I feel like she actually did that kind of damn near the best in the modern era.
Yeah, it ain't even close to me. Like what she got from Sri Lanka, she go, yeah, you know, she go,
yeah. And then you would look at somebody like even Kendrick was like, yo, I use my voice like that because Nicki did it like that. So, you know. Interesting part, but yeah, you know, the interesting part is I was actually talking to one of the homies about Cardi today, and it was interesting because she went and bought the album this morning. Right?
Talk about support.
And here's the shit though, she told me she has not bought an album since 2015, but she bought it because everybody was posting about it, right? And everybody's kind of like the influence in it. Somebody told her that the album can be listened to with no skips.
Okay, look. We can give something a compliment without lying.
Bruh. What's you know, I ain't as smart as you two fellas on the vocabulary side. But what is it called when people add extra shit for no reason?
Embellish.
Like, come on. That's the word. That's the fucking word. Embellish just a tad.
Embellish.
You know, embellish just
hyperbole.
a tad.
Yeah, hyperbole. Yes, there we go.
Hyperbole. Yes, all that good shit.
Shout out to our Julian listeners.
Yes. Bow, 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 bow.
Oh man. And it was so funny because here's one quote. I won't say her name. Because I didn't get clearance to use her quote. She said, "I cannot relate to her on so many levels. I don't have fake boobs, never had fake teeth, did not grow up in the hood, have more supporters than detractors, and contrary to popular belief, I do not start fights."
Oh my God!
I feel like a white soccer mom while listening to this.
Well, first of all, anyone who says contrary to popular belief, that means that shit is real. What we hear about you, you're a shit starter, whoever this is.
You are a shit starter.
But outside of that, like
because because I feel like this. A lot of people listen to it, and it was like she talked about having fake teeth and her fake titties quite a bit. I was like, damn, Cardi, like. I was like,
what do you say when mom say contrary to popular belief? Look, man, my pops told me a long time ago. If a motherfucker say no offense, just get ready to swing because they finna say something offensive. So when you say contrary to popular belief, oh bitch, ain't nothing.
I kind of compare like with women like in the car, like a lot of women like in Cardi a lot to like when I'm listening to Young Tip circa 2003, and I haven't sold a liquor drug in my life.
But or
Jeezy. The first one, Trap or Die. I haven't sold nothing in my life.
Right.
But you listen to those albums and it puts you in a mode of wishing, well, not necessarily wishing, but like, man, like it'd been fun to be out here. Like,
but see, the thing is, you was also, you gotta think about it. When you listen to that, we were at that age.
That too.
So it was like damn near you felt like that, but like you gotta think. I always look at it like this: if you fast forward to somebody who was 35. And when they first heard, like, I'm the realest nigga in it, I wonder how they felt. Like it felt for us because we was in it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right
like,
there.
But I'll say this though, hoeing don't got no age limit.
Because that's what I was finna ask you. I like, we need to find
a quote.
Because we need to find the percentages of how many women out here really living this life and how many are living vicariously through Cardi. Because low key.
Because like, you know,
the reviews I've been getting from are the 2 girls, like Ho is Life. That's in their status.
All the 2 girls got an offset, at least one offset. They may have a couple offsets.
So while we know that like being a drug dealer at like 30 something, unless you kingpin, it looks kind of goofy.
It's like, frowned upon.
being a hoe, it has a longer.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
hold
it's
forever.
longevity.
You can hold forever.
It has a longer prime.
Joe, you can hold forever like you could be a left-hand pitcher in baseball.
You can be. Hoeing has a LeBron James type of prime.
Oh, my mama. They can fall down, tie up their shoes, and never get injured.
You know what?
You may not want to agree with me on air, but
I know.
told no lies.
I know you can hold forever. That I do know. But listen. Here's the shit. So Cardi came through with all this, and then lo and behold, Friday night.
Oh my God!
Young Aubrey just one tweet with a YouTube clip, and that was it.
With the Louisiana,
Nice.
Louisiana,
Nice.
not Louisiana, Louisiana.
Nice for what dropped.
That boy don't care.
If you wondered why women this past weekend after Easter act like they rose up on the third day.
On the third day.
If you wondered where the extra confidence came on, you can thank young Aubrey.
Listen, if you had a girl who usually pleasant to you, and she wasn't nice, or just just responded to you like flip, or like you sent her a normal like what you doing text, she usually reply, but she just like sit back like a boomerang or like a video clip of her flipping her head at you, and didn't reply back after that,
and then posted stop dealing with a what you doing type nigga on social media.
Blame Drake. Blame Drake.
Look.
Without a follow, without a mention, blame Drake.
Yep.
All the time.
But see, this is how Aubrey comes. This is how Aubrey comes out. I mean, if y'all remember, I do got to pat myself on the back because I tweeted about this. No, I didn't. I put a message in our group me before the Air Max party.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I wanted him to drop this shit before the Air Max party because at that time they thought the song was called "Showing Out." It's like Drake got this song, sample X Factor. Once I heard Drake was sampling X Factor, I said, we out of there already. We out of there already because women still love X Factor.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, we out of there. And then I didn't, like this nigga dropped a video with literally every black woman out. Every black woman hero in it almost, except for like Maxine Waters.
Man, and he probably reached out to Auntie Maxine. She probably was just busy.
Right. And then, shout out to Issa Rae.
I was just about to say that first. Like, he on the No Foreplay show.
We give her a lot of flack.
We give her character on her show a lot of flack. Not her essentially, but I'm not gonna lie. That woman looks so pretty in that video. You was looking at her in that
video.
She looked
you
so
stood
edible.
up and grabbed your meat.
If I grab my move like, girl, my shit jumped a little bit. Y'all know when they jump
like
when they like stuff.
Issa like look beautiful. Like, and she smiled. I started writing a letter.
No, Issa was nice. Issa was nice. Shout out to Issa. We looking for you.
Yeah, and even in the video, even like how it kick off, you see like Misty Copeland dancing.
Oh my God!
Listen, it's
a legend.
It's no. Put it like this randomly because I love videos and imagery. It's no further ends of the cultural spectrum on black people than Big Frida, who he sampled in the song. Well, Big Frida doing the vocals in the beginning from Louisiana bounce music fame, and then Misty Copeland doing ballet. When that shit is playing, when I hear like Big Frida and then Misty Copeland doing ballet, I was like, yo. This shit is crazy. And then first off, Drake is roller skating.
I saw
when I seen him roller skating, I said, okay, I see it here. This is a sign. Another skate jam's coming.
Hey, Dion, could you throw me my line I love and the person he was talking about when he said something with Tupac in the lyric?
Oh, so so from another Aubrey verse off the Trouble album. Edgewood.
Yeah.
Drake says, what the man say? The man say, he said, I got a girl who used to ride around with Pac in them.
Yeah.
And Drake is talking about Rashida Jones.
She was in the video.
Daughter of Quincy Jones. Tupac's fiance, of course, was Kadada Jones. And, she was in the video, like flexing.
Cool.
And I'm just sitting there like man,
so tired of this nigga Drake. Listen, this is why I like Drake. Beyond the music shit. Fuck all that. As a man, there's certain stuff you do since you was 7 years old until you're 70. When you first see a fine girl on TV, you say, ooh, that's my girlfriend. Ooh, I love her. No, y'all can't like her because I like her. I got Ashley, you got Hillary.
Right.
And for Drake, to remember those days as a kid.
Remember those days.
And circle the wagons like, hell no, I'm in a position where I can go back and speak to these women and do what he does. Thank you, Aubrey. From all the men out here who've been saying bingo to every car that drove past, to saying that's my girlfriend when we was 8 years old. Thank you so much, Aubrey.
You know what I wanna drive home this fact to women. When we kids and we say that shit, even as grown men, I will tell you something. Niggas are serious when they say that shit. Like, it's like a real life serious situation. Like, if a guy claim a woman, all you, like, men use the law of attraction for like real shit like this. Because I'll say this. I know how Fresh feel about LeBron. So when something pop up about LeBron, hey, Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like real life. When something pop up about Fantasia, I see that fire picture, I'm screenshotting it. Hey, P, you see this?
Yep.
And trust me, literally, my law of attraction about Lauren London. Lauren London.
I don't even say, hey, Dion, just forward.
Right.
Just forward.
Lauren London, Megan Good. Like, people literally were like, out the blue, like, hit me up, like, yo, you see what's up with Lauren London, you see it, blah, blah, blah. And that's some real shit. Like, everybody sent me her on Complex sneaker shopping shit. Like, she broke up with Nipsey, my phone lit up. But real life, like, literally, that's how we work. So when this nigga got old and just started preying on all his crushes, I was like, you know, that's really the American dream.
It really is. It really is.
Man had Zoe Saldana in the video.
Cause listen, we didn't already had so many conversations. I said, listen, if we get this money, P, we getting you to Fantasia.
Look,
that's just the way.
Bruh, look,
No doubt about it.
just put me in the room.
Look, when we
Just
start
put
getting
me in
this,
the room.
when we start getting this money, our hashtag under all our pictures gonna be Road to Fantasia. Just for
Listen,
Ant. Just for Ant.
when TNT pick us up on TBS and say, all right, we're going to give y'all a show, Fantasia's going to be the first guest. They going to say, why is she the first guest? She's not going to get you guys ratings. We on a mission.
We on a mission.
And
The
we
ratings
don't-
will come
And
later.
we don't know how long this train going to last.
The ratings will come
Right
later.
now, we owe this to our real friend to look out for
Right, yo,
him.
this is our real friend.
To look out for him.
When y'all
Right.
see us in our first episode with Fantasia's guest and I got contacts,
Hey, bro, shut the fuck up, Joe.
don't you question me.
Hey, look.
Don't you
If
question
you walk to the motherfucking production meeting with contacts on, I'm beating
Baby.
your ass.
Fam,
I'm beating your ass.
wait, he gonna have them. He gonna have Hazel contacts. and he gonna have waves like dude on Atlanta.
Hey,
the
Joe.
sporting waves.
Hey, I'm
Big waves.
going back to when I was in Allen 3 with the black do-rag caked
Oh,
up.
my God. This, hey, boy. If you
Hey,
come
hey,
there with some damn
Boy, I'm
contacts.
coming there, eyes watering and shit. Hey, Pete, you cry like all these contacts irritated me. Jack. I got to go. I got to make it happen, Jack.
Oh, I can't.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't take me outside a lot. I already understand that.
So yeah, man, and people were saying like, y'all really like that Drake song. To me, it's one of those songs I hear, and I was like, yo, like, it's one of them. It sounds good. I get it, and I'm just like, all right, like, you know, it's one of those things. At this point, we know Drake's MO. He's gonna give us a song that's gonna sound so good that they can't stop playing on the radio. He gave us that with God's Plan, but then he backdoored us with that damn Diplomatic Community.
Look,
Yeah.
look, and I still play that shit.
You had to let niggas know y'all can still rap.
Yeah, like
I
just in
can
case you
still rap.
forgot, I still
Right.
rap
I can
circles.
still rap.
So, you know, I just look at it like, you know, this just lets me know I feel like the album is coming probably sooner than whoever thinks we may look up on Friday, you know, because I feel like the weekend, he may get a weekend and Cardi a month because the weekend drop. He may get a weekend and Cardi a month and then be like, all right, you
It's
know,
time.
Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mayo's
Draco.
mine, Cinco de Draco.
I think Drake and Beyonce just about to just fuck some up, Jack.
Beyonce got something on her sleeve.
But see, it's Beyonce got Coachella this weekend. That's interesting. You know, that woman could do whatever. She could drop a triple album and we could know nothing about
she
it.
got some shit while we was asleep. She gave us-
Man woke up and hood
We
rats are
woke
already
up-
quoting.
We woke up and she had a movie out and an album, Jack.
Like, and I'm sitting there like, bitch, the playoffs is on. Why?
Joe, when you just said we woke up and bitches was quoting, I ain't gonna say this young lady's name, because I used to be friends with her. I'm fucking with you. You still my friend. But, bro, she literally quoted every Cardi B song, bro, because she said, I love her that much. Like, it wasn't even 12. It wasn't even 10 o'clock yet. Motherfucker was like, hey, Joe, you don't even need to listen to the album. Just go on so-and-so page. She literally had every quote, bro. That's how I get that, because I felt that shit. Like, Joe, you couldn't have felt this much shit that Cardi was saying, bro, unless you know. You know.
Oh, man.
You know.
Okay. So, you know what? We end the show. We 45 minutes in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here's the shit. It's a lot of shit happening. This portion, we're going to keep this short, because actually MP is not involved in this part of the show.
Oh,
I'm not.
You're not.
Okay.
The latest episode of Atlanta.
I'm not involved.
And doesn't watch Atlanta. That's the only reason.
And don't watch TV at all, y'all.
I really don't.
He really don't. My friend Teddy Perkins.
Teddy Perkins.
Teddy Perkins.
Hello, you wanna ostrich egg?
Listen, man. When I tell you this, and this is not being funny, but I wasn't expecting. I didn't know what to expect. Atlanta's doing a lot of. First off, let's go back one episode.
We can.
That goddamn barbershop episode.
Barbershop, Joe.
Listen, every black man. We're gonna put a timer on Atlanta. We're not gonna talk about Atlanta for more than 4 minutes.
I'll throw it on. I'll throw on the timer.
Here's the shit about the barbershop episode. The episode's so real because every black man knows your barber will pull a stunt on your ass.
Hey, John.
Your barber will, and you can participate in this
because
your barbers will pull stunts on your ass like you never seen.
My barber, dog. Like in our barbershop, we talk a lot. We converse. So we talking. You know, he'll be cutting your hair. You'll hear the clippers go off. He'll walk to the back slowly, talking to everybody. Then you look up like, wait a minute, motherfucker. We done talked about LeBron. We done talked about who the Bears should draft. Where the fuck this nigga at? He'll come back. Yeah, I had to take a shit. Wait, what? What? Did you wash your hands at least? Like, he that kind of person. Or he'll leave out the back door. And my barber live across the street from the shop. So he'll go home. Oh, man, I went home, made me something to eat, Joe. And bro, like, after he starts on your hair, you got the cape on, everything. So you can't get up and go to 7-Eleven or none of that shit. But yeah, I definitely can relate to that episode, man. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
It was just an episode where the barber took the people. He took his client to essentially like his girlfriend house. He took her to a construction site. He got into a car accident. he found his son cutting school.
All that shit.
Listen, man.
Black barbers value your time less than your employer on a deadline day.
Joe.
That's real talk.
Dion left out a piece. When he went to the baby mama house, he set up the clippers. And he didn't even cut the man hair. He cut somebody else's hair.
He cut the girlfriend's son hair, Jack. Oh my God.
But you gotta fight a motherfucker.
But after all that, it came back full circle for how we feel about our barbers.
Yeah, and then find you after all that, he gave him the dopest haircut he had in the history of the show.
Yes.
So I was looking at that cut like, damn, nigga, oh, shit.
But did you see his face? The next time he needed to go get his haircut, he went to somebody else. But he was looking at his barber like, I miss you so much. Like
he's looking like, I miss you.
I miss you.
Simpatico.
Like, even through all
Simpatico.
Through all the bullshit. Men, listen, ladies. Men will cheat on you before they cheat on their barber. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you.
No lies was told.
I'm sorry to break this to you, sis.
No lies was told.
And I'm gonna tell you something real that was so funny about that part. We sat with the other barber. When the other barber asked him, he was like, how low you want it? He was like, number 2 or number 3. Man, and he looked at him like, I just got to tell the other boy the usual.
Yeah. That's that bullshit.
It hurt. It hurt us deep.
Because I definitely, like, I've been with my barber since I was like 12,
right,
11. And everybody say, hey, man, go get a new barber. He fucked up. His customer service sucks. He tell you be there at 1, you don't get in his chair to 3. But I can't, bro. I just can't. Bro.
Yeah,
I can't.
Our relationships with our barbers, they complex, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Women should be fine with that. Y'all complex in general.
Anywho, you gotta cut Ann off. You gotta cut Ann off.
Cut his mic.
Cut Ann off.
Cut his mic.
Hey, you ever see a glasses frame frown? That's what just happened when he said that. His glasses put on a frown. So we just cut that off right on cue. Like, we don't got time for. We got 1 minute 56 seconds left to discuss Teddy Perkins.
Listen, man, my Teddy Perkins, man. Teddy Perkins, a character on Atlanta. A lot of people saw it. They was kind of creeped out by it. They didn't know what the fuck was happening. To me, I felt like it was a real good episode, man. I had to go back and watch the season and gain some appreciation for it. But yeah, that episode was dope. Now, granted, was it your typical Atlanta? Nah, it was on some, damn near American Horror Story shit. But it was dope. How did you feel about the Teddy Perkins episode?
First of all, I loved it, bro. Because, like I say, man, I'm a music person. So when I'm watching it, all I'm thinking about is how many guys sold out. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Like, I tell people all the time, I think Prince is over Mike. And I'll play a Mike song that people don't even know. Like, I'll play Maria or something and be like, see, look, this funky Mike. If Mike would have stayed in a pocket right here, he couldn't have been touched. Right. You know what I mean? And that's how I felt on this episode. Like, I felt like that was the same person. I feel like the funky soul Mike was in the basement. And this I'm bad Michael Jackson was up top. And he was just trying to hide the funky Mike. Like, man, this ain't what the world want. I mean, you see how they did him. That's why I'm giving away all his shit, because it's just in here collecting dust. Nobody wants this shit. You can get it for free, my man. Right. And that's how I felt about the episode. I felt like he ready to be the new dude, Teddy Perkins.
It was so many layers. One thing that Teddy Perkins, I got to play this clip because it hit me in the heart, right? Yeah. And listen, just Google Teddy Perkins. Yeah. Teddy Perkins got a Twitter and an Instagram. And he got like real pictures on that.
Yeah, and I know this was Donald Glover playing him.
Oh yeah, Donald. But listen, Teddy Perkins said this, people. Y'all ready? Okay. Mm-hmm. Teddy Perkins, G. One time.
Rat. There's a funny woman. I found it never quite grew out of its adolescence.
I wouldn't say that. We got Jay-Z, he's like 65.
But don't you find it insufficient as an art form?
No, I think, every now and again people just want to have a good time.
Good time.
I know that sound creepy as hell.
Creepy as fuck.
But trust me, if y'all see that shit,
man, y'all got to see the whole thing. The looks on the faces.
The looks on the faces.
The looks on the faces.
When I tell y'all may literally die laughing.
I wish we had Terrell here for this, because Terrell really hates.
I don't wish we had Terrell.
I just want to hear like the other, because I heard people from the other point of view on this episode say this shit was stupid. They didn't like.
Look, fuck them. A lot of people like shit to be a certain way all the time. They like they steaks a certain way, they fries. They if they ask for 6 nuggets, they want 6 nuggets. Don't give me nothing extra. Don't give me nothing less. And that's how it is with a lot of people with Atlanta. They just want slapstick comedy. They want the nigga, you gay episode when he was in a jailhouse. They want that every episode, bro. Right. Like a lot of people said, the episode with the girl, like, telling her feelings when they went to, like, the fucking festival shit. Yeah, a lot of people, oh, man, that shit was both. I'm like, but I can understand what they're doing. Like, the name of this season is called Robin Season. And I can tell you from every episode what's getting stole. That man probably, his life was stolen. Mm-hmm. In the barbershop, time was stolen. Mm-hmm. In the episode with Helen, someone's hard feelings was stolen. Alligator Man, I don't know what was stolen.
That woman stole Cat Williams $50, and that nigga was out of there. Listen, yeah, I get it, man, but we coming up on an hour. We usually do an hour. We may go a little over because we got a lot of shit going on. Mm-hmm. I just say we got to keep watching the news. A lot of shit happened. Donald Trump literally, his lawyer's shit got raided a little bit before us by the FBI.
They own that with Big Don.
But the interesting part is, apparently this week now people think he's going to fire the head of the FBI now, which is, I think, is some phenomenal. Honestly, I can say this. If the FBI raided his lawyer's house, they did, not if. If they raided the house today, mm-hmm. and this week he fires the head of the FBI,
bro,
and he's still the president a month from now,
bro,
he might go down with John Gotti as one of the most gangster motherfuckers ever.
J. Edgar Hoover is turning over in his grave, bro. The chickens have come home to roost. Hey, I ain't never seen no white shit like this in my life. In my history of white-dom, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Joe, this is the first, like, we're like really having a civil war right now.
Amongst the whites, though.
Amongst the whites. And we just sitting
Amongst
back
the whites.
on our line eating sunflower seeds and flaming hot, watching this shit
because
go
it's gonna trickle down to us soon. But
Yeah,
until
yeah,
then,
yeah. Like the housing crisis.
you know, because I always say, like, you know, a lot of racist shit wasn't overturned until white people joined in. Like, all right, this is a little bit too fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we can campaign and shit and protest all we want until somebody in the majority feels sorry for the minority and helps turn things around. Then, you know, that's when shit really happens.
Yeah, like,
All right, I got you, but hold up. Here's the shit. Right, here's the shit. So they raided his house to look for details on Donald Trump paying Stormy Daniels, the porn star.
Stormy Daniels.
Yes.
Which to me all really confirms that fire was not an accident.
Listen. The funny shit, apparently Trump said they asked Trump now about him firing the FBI attorney. I mean, the head of FBI. Mm-hmm. This nigga Donald Trump says, well, you know, people have been saying I should fire him for a while now. I guess we'll see what happens. Like, fam, listen, man. The man is next level, Jack.
He cold.
Next level.
He cold. And no, I ain't gonna even bring up Barry because I don't feel like getting into it with you blacks tonight. Not on this good show. But I just want y'all to know this is a first-term president talking all this cash money shit. That's all I'm gonna say. We had a lame duck in there who was quiet as a church mouse.
Oh,
but hey,
God,
I'm not a political person. You know, I know y'all go jump on me, but ain't nobody go goddamn it come and fight me. The fuck?
You know,
give me Fitzgerald off Scandal over. Go ahead.
I hate listening to you and Elliot talk about politics. It's probably the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
You see, I just completely tuned him out.
But you know what? Let's rapid fire some shit. Our good friend Ray Lewis. Our good friend Ray Lewis.
Well, I thought we turned our back on Ray Lewis.
I thought
he said good friend sarcastic.
I said good. Yeah, we definitely did turn our back on the nigga
cool.
a while ago because after those statements he made about Cap, you know, they should not talk to him about anything to do with other black men again because, you know, as we know, Ray Lewis is just gonna throw niggas under the bus.
Under the bus. Yeah, coach bus.
So his sounds like a direct quote he made about Odell Beckham Jr., who really to me is just a young guy living his life,
living his best life.
He's really like he might really be the poster child for Black Boy Joy. Like,
yeah, he right under Uzi. It's Uzi, then OBJ. They both is I don't know sexual, so they both just living their best life, bro. I don't get it, bro. Black Boy Joy.
You know, Ray Lewis. He said that Odell Beckham Jr. has removed God from his life. That's why it's so chaotic with him.
Go ahead.
This is the type of subject I get deferred to.
Yeah.
You know, first getting honor to God, who's truly the head of my life. No, you know,
Calvary.
Jesus. So here's the big thing, man. When you open up this Pandora's box of telling other people that God has been removed from their life, you better be prepared, especially when you're dealing with millennials. Because, you know, our parents' generation, when it came to religion, church, and God, they never really asked why a lot. Like, you know, they'll tell you, like, we need to go to church 2 or 3 services. No one really asked why. They just did the shit, you know. When they were rigid about having service only at 11 o'clock, nobody in the previous generation asked why. It was when millennials was like, look, y'all want us to come to church, football comes on at 12. Unless you create a 9:30 service for some real niggas, we ain't coming. And that's when you start noticing more early services in church. So I'm saying all this, giving you a background, saying all this to say, like, we are the generation of why. Why do we have to do things? And we ask that a lot in religion because, as we're getting older, a lot of things don't make sense to us. Anybody who knows me, I'm heavy in the church. I work in the finance room. And I question a lot more now than I would have questioned at 15, 18. So to sit up and tell Odell Beckham is 25 to 23?
Yeah, like 23.
23, 24. To sit up and tell Odell Beckham, the reason why things are happening in your life is because you're removing yourself from God. Even if that may be true, who is Ray Lewis to tell him that?
Maybe.
Because, Ray, if we look at your life, how do we know that you aren't removed from God?
Man.
Because there's so much shit that you've done and you've been on the side of that has been coonish, that has been not of God, but then you'll claim, oh, but I'm praying. Oh,
yeah,
and see, here's the thing: when white people find a black person that they feel safe and comfortable with, and he throws God in the mix a lot,
nigga,
they will parade him in front of us all the time like he's supposed to be our, like, I lost respect for Ray Lewis when the Freddie Gray shit was going on in Baltimore.
Yes.
And he started talking out the side of his ass. And, I guess he was trying to keep peace, but the things he was saying and trying to keep peace, that wasn't of God. That wasn't, what we learned in the Bible.
Right.
A lot of that stuff. And so one thing I learned from listening to, I listened to a Kurt Franklin story. A lot of times people are so religious that they forget about the relationship aspect of Christianity, what Christianity is really built on. So Kurt Franklin told the story, and I keep this with me all the time when people ask me, like, what's the big difference between relationship and religion? If Fresh was drowning in water,
come on, man,
and I was walking past,
make it clear,
and I would jump in and help Fresh get to shore, Fresh would be thankful for me every time he seen me. He was like, oh my God, this dude, you saved my life.
Make it clear.
Is there anything I can do? We can go out to eat, whatever. Because now we've established a relationship. Religion, especially the religion that we all hate now as millennials and young adults, is this. Fresh is drowning. I see Fresh as I'm walking past, and I say, well, why did you get in that water? Why don't you doggy paddle? How come you don't know how to swim yet? Yeah. I'm asking Fresh all these questions and judging him while he's steady drowning.
Right.
That's religion. Religion is how people want to question you when you do wrong instead of trying to give you a solution. Religion is when we talk down to the young girls in our church who get pregnant early instead of helping them out.
Boy, come on.
Religion is somebody, ex-football player who got cleared of murder in the most suspicious way. Judging a young man who may be going through something, who may not have all that, because no one has all the answers figured out at 23. No one does.
No one.
But religion is someone who is known to be a flip-flopper so much, but he can get on TV and say, well, he lost contact with God when he started texting me, when he stopped contacting me. But maybe that was a guy to him tell him that you weren't the one to talk to.
You're right back.
Come on, man. I don't
preach, Anthony.
Look,
preach, Anthony.
I know I be ratchet. I like a lot of ratchet stuff, but
when it comes to this word,
this man, like when it comes to God, especially like the day like this, we can just even carry this over to like the day and time we are now with everybody, the quote unquote Hotep and different type of religions. Like, I don't bash no one religion. I find it funny that on Easter, people spend more energy bashing Christianity than just minding their business.
Come on.
But the thing is this, you have to work with what works for you. Your whatever religious background you have is based off your experiences in life. It's based off, what you believe, what you went through, what works, doesn't work. And, to each man, each woman, each individual, you have to base your life off that. I'm not here to preach nobody on this podcast or anything, but like for Ray Lewis to go and tell another grown man that, oh, you got away from God, where other people can look at him and say, nigga, you been away from God. Like, nigga, you killed somebody. Like, how about, let's talk about that.
And see, that's what makes me mad. Because the two guys who talking the most shit about OBJ, Chris Carter and Ray fucking Lewis. Chris Carter, you've had your bouts with it, struggling with addiction. Don't be the one jumping down a man's throat in public. Remember your demons. If you feel like that young man has some demons, you go talk to him. You should have to put him on blast in front of the world. Yeah, he missing God. You want to always saved, sanctified, and roll in the Holy Spirit.
Chris Carter said that too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Chris Carter chimed in too. No. But see, this is what made me mad. And you know,
and this is not to say that OBJ can't be criticized. Mm-hmm. Because I mean, when you're a public figure, you know, like Dion says all the time, when you're a public figure, you open yourself to that arena of criticism. You open yourself to these type of things. But like, let's not get carried away. Like that's the biggest thing. Like, you know, people just run with shit sometimes. It's stupid. But
that also goes back to, like you said, the difference between religion and relationship and this new age stuff, like the hypocritical stuff that comes along with church. Like Snoop said when they try to come at him, like, man, I thought church was supposed to help the sinners. You think everybody in church gonna be saints? Like, and right. That's what I don't get. Like, people are gonna go through spells in life where they're gonna stray off the path. I don't think you need to go out in public. Like, that's crazy. Like, if my real friend, you know, confides in me and I feel like he's doing a certain thing, I'm not going to get on your timeline on Twitter and be like, Dion, I think Anna's straying off the path. You know what I mean? Like, Ray Lewis, if you feel a certain way, why does it have to be in a public eye?
Right.
Why does that have to be in a public eye? I just don't get it. But that's this new school shit, man. Everything got to be known by everybody. Ain't nothing personable no more.
Some new school shit from 50, 60-year-old nigga. Hey, OBJ, let me tell you something, bro. If you listen to the podcast, or somebody listens to the podcast, pass the OBG, smack them old niggas Koofy off.
On the real.
Smack that Koofy off. Because I don't even know what he did so much to make them say, like, he's not with God. Like,
I think the only thing I can think of is, like, when he was in a hotel room with the chick and allegedly looked like there was some drug paraphernalia in sight. But, you know, they didn't see him doing any drug. They just saw him eating a piece of what the shit was in the picture. So, I mean, I feel
like both those two niggas that use hella dope. Smack that Koofy off, OBJ.
I went to fucking University of Miami during the shit. I'm not trying to hear none of that, bro.
Ray Lewis got off on murder.
Smack these old niggas.
I seen how that nigga hit some nigga one night. Me and Tall Mo called each other like, he killed that nigga. Like, yeah, Ray was guilty of that shit. These
old niggas Koofy off. Listen, man. Listen. We got another question.
Come on. I love rapid fire. Let's rapid fire this one for real. No more sermons.
It's the last one because people got us, you know. Like I said, man, I love this HBU Confessions page. We talk to whoever run that page.
Tell them to send us all the questions. I love it.
An anonymous gentleman says he needs some advice.
Oh, we're here for him.
We're here for him. This is what we do.
My girl cheated on me.
Oh, shit. Leave her. Ain't nothing else to talk about.
She doesn't know I know. I'm considering proposing. If she says yes, then she'll stop cheating, right?
Who is this? Who is this? Is this anonymous?
It's anonymous.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. No, bro. No. You going about this all the wrong way, big dog. You can't go get your brake fixed when you need a tune-up, bro. No, bro. No. Fam, let me explain something to you, brother.
That's funny. I actually did get my brakes fixed, and I still need a tune-up.
Right. Young man, let me explain something to you real quick and easy. Real quick and easy, bro. You can cheat and not know a girl middle name. If your girl cheating on you, she liking somebody, fam. And once your woman get out there in the wild, a ring ain't gonna really bring her back, bro. I'm telling you this now.
We don't even have to use this with genders. Like, engagement ain't stopping nobody from hoeing if they was hoeing before engagement.
Exactly.
Like that, you know, you gotta, if you really love her, you really want to see it work out. And if y'all young, you know, you just gotta see how she can grow out the phase, because she may cheat at one time. You know, she may still be young. You know, everybody gotta, you know, live their life phase.
Fam, talk to her.
Yeah.
Don't say I know you cheated and we ain't never said nothing about it. No, talk to her, fam.
Yeah.
See if this what she's want to do.
Yeah, like that's like, to me, that's done. That's like knowing somebody beating your kids and you about to enroll them in the daycare.
Hopefully, if I pay a couple extra dollars, they won't beat my kid.
No.
Hell
No. Man, please.
Hey, man. If y'all don't understand how amusing that question is to me.
What?
But you know what's funny? It's funny that, we laugh so hard because as a guy, to hear that question, that doesn't happen a lot for guys. Like, oh, I still want to take a chance on her, she cheating. But like, women do this shit all the time.
Man, oh yeah. Hey bro, not here. Look at Dion's face.
I hate this
Dion's face. Not here, bro. Not here. Not here.
This nigga's like, he's just a terrorist.
This nigga just fucked up, man. This ain't Tuesday.
Right? This ain't. You know what? Hey, you know what? We not editing this part of the show. This is for all y'all women who listen to the show who think Ampy is like this great guy.
On the real. He's the real.
No, y'all buying into Elliot shit. Y'all just
MP is the real leader of B613. Don't let him fool
you just show people yourself right there. You know what? Let's update people on one story before we get out of here, man. Then I got another quick question. The international finesser, Tyrone of Howard fame.
Yes.
He's happened to file suit against the university, Howard University, for $10 million for exposing him and his records. Tyrone, that's a very lofty lawsuit you got there.
Hey.
I just want to remind Tyrone, you are dealing with blacks.
The blacks.
And blacks will do. I'll tell you this, Tyrone. We will do anything to protect like the real shit. Like we'll do anything to protect like our black institutions. Fried chicken, Kool-Aid. You can't cross certain things as black. Right?
Flaming hots with cheese and meat.
You can't.
I would die for that shit.
Stepper sets.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right. Like, it's certain things you should never cross, Tyrone. Basketball.
Nuck if you buck if you will.
Right.
Swag surfing.
Right. Like, so Howard is an institution that was around before most of these things we just named.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand you are upset. You want to go hard. But, Tyrone, let me tell you something. It's not, you know what? I even go so far as this. The Howard alumni, they will hurt you.
The same energy that you had taking those motherfucking pictures.
Right.
You better have that same energy.
That same energy. And guess what? The people that went to Howard and just didn't graduate, the Diddies of the world,
yes.
Be afraid, Tyrone. Because listen, because they might come for you. But,
Hey.
I just don't know, man. Tyrone is an interesting guy. He's trying to pull it. So, I just don't know the angle. Like, I get it, but if one thing, I feel like Howard could be successful going to court and just telling this nigga we ain't got it.
Yeah, they actually could.
Right there, just like, nigga, we ain't got it.
This lawsuit by $250,000, then maybe we can put some on it. The fuck?
They gonna put Tyrone on an installment plan.
Please do,
and not make no payments. But yeah, man.
I'm sorry, man. Southside people, they really give my blood pressure up. Somebody asked a question: who's the best point guard to come out of Chicago? I just need y'all answers real quick. We gonna make this short. No longer than 12 seconds. Who's the best point guard to come out of Chicago? Go.
Isaiah Thomas, the point guard.
Isaiah Thomas. Okay. These cats in here saying Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I don't. Listen, we not going. Last question of the show. I think this was funny. It's pretty relevant too. It's pretty relevant. Okay. I just recently got a boyfriend who I adore. But I'm having a hard time getting my old niggas to stop hitting me up without straight up saying, hey, I have a boyfriend now. I tried ignoring them, but I don't want to lose them as friends.
That's it.
That's it.
Look,
That's
women. Y'all don't work like that, baby. Y'all don't work off that where y'all could just let a nigga who been inside of you just be your friend, because y'all run off feelings. You know what I'm saying? We run off 87 gas, $7 worth. That's it. Y'all run off feelings. You cannot have those guys who are inside of you lingering around.
Look, we make it even simpler than this. Ain't no man who fucks you before not gonna bring up not trying to fuck you again in conversation.
And we dumb, y'all. I just want y'all to know we are very competitive. You saying you have a boyfriend is just like foreplay to us. So please don't try to keep me around as a friend if we had sex before. And you saying, nah, we just friends now. Nah, if we juice, I'm trying to juice you every time I see you. I don't care if you got a boyfriend or not.
You know, that's such an interesting topic.
Do younger people do this easier more than older people? Because I feel like the older you get, the worse it, like when people try to keep you as friends after you fuck them, it's like why even suggest that? But I feel like in college that happens a lot. So people think that's acceptable in the real world. Does that theory make kind of some sense?
It makes sense. It makes sense. I think essentially what happens is this: the only way really that works is it has to be like a mutual friendship.
Right.
And by mutual, I mean like if your old guy kind of know your new guy and over knowing him, he respects your new guy.
Yeah, there you go. That's the key word.
So he has to respect the new guy. And then also too, here's the key, ladies. You have to respect your new guy enough to, even when it gets old in them rough patches, you can't flirt a little bit.
None of that.
You can't get that nigga
None
no
of
bait.
that.
You can't give him no.
None of
y'all
that.
can't be at a club and you juke him like you
None
juked
of
him
that.
in 06.
None of that.
Because when that happens, everything just activates inside of him, man. It's like the Tony Stark suit come on you, right? So if you're in the club and this girl been with this guy, she could be with him. Honestly, at this point, she could be with him 10 years, 12 years, right? And you look up, y'all in the club and you just sitting there vibing, chilling. But if that little reggae song come on and Fuck Fresh and she walk up and she just throw her ass on him and get to doing that same move she did.
I'm leaning over in your ear and going to say, you're only with him for security.
I might have to try my pat in the neck kiss. I'm sorry.
I'm definitely kissing the neck while saying that shit.
You go hit it with the T.I. line. Is you happy?
Is you happy?
Is you happy?
Oh man.
Yeah, like, and women, like, don't be naive. You know when you crack open doors that shouldn't be cracked open. And
It don't take much for us.
It don't
take much for us.
And you know the men in your past life that you don't need to leave that door cracked open.
Right. You know that one that's just gonna try you at all turns. At all turns.
And I think too, also, it's easier to be friends with women who were dips rather than like main pieces.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Because there was at least some type of unsaid. Like when there's a man, like, no, like, I'm not about to be your friend like that.
I'm not about to be your friend like that. I'm not about to be your friend like that.
Like, we be cool, but like don't ask me for no advice on your night. You figure it out on your own. Like, let God lead you, not me, because I'm gonna lead you right back to this dick.
This dick. Like, cause she going about it all wrong. Like, I don't want to lose their friendship. Like, no, she wants you to say some stuff.
She
like
already
that.
setting herself up for failure.
That already giving a man the leverage. So now he feeling like, hey, bitch, don't lose me. You don't want to lose my friendship, huh?
Like, the number one thing in that whole situation was you don't want to let them know you got a boyfriend. And why the fuck we together? You better put that shit on. You better put that shit on the Goodyear blimp. Goddamn it! If we go.
Oh God, Lenny Bruce.
Lenny fucking Bruce. Lenny fucking Bruce.
But yeah,
I feel like this episode will get me so many text messages cussing.
You know, man.
Let them use you.
Yeah, you live your life.
Live
your life.
Hey,
if I could say this on live air, I don't know if it's gonna get edited out, but I just want to shake your hand.
No.
You are the first real single man that I've met in a long time, brother. And I'm just proud of you. You know, we live vicariously through you. God. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like,
ladies, if you listen, I'll just sit at home, read my Bible app.
That's why I love him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's taking his time. He's working on himself. Don't rush into nothing. Work on
All
yourself,
things-
King.
All things work for the better.
You know what?
Work on yourself, King.
I keep seeing one more question, but I got a question for you. If this
me?
yeah for you,
Oh,
Douglas. If this was 2006
6
and phones still had ringtones, what ringtone would you give Ant right now?
Right now,
Right now. You know, matter of fact, pull it up on Apple Music. I'm pulling mine up, and I know what song I would have for Ant right now.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Go ahead.
Y'all ready for mine?
I'm so nervous about this.
This what would be my ringtone for Ant right now at this stage of his life. Ready.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on.
The slander.
Hold on, Joe. It's coming.
The compliment and slander.
I ain't as fast as others with this computer shit.
I would go straight to the 5 in the morning.
Joe.
Oh God.
To my social media.
Fellas, I don't know what type of guy you take me for. I don't know what type of guy you take me for.
You know what, man?
Let's go, Ant.
On that note.
Let's go,
On
Ant.
that note, man.
Let's go, Ant.
On that note. Thank you for listening.
Chill on that.
Oh man, no
This is
foreplay.
what my ringtone would be.
Oh God.
We leaving. Cut the show. Cut the mics.
Cut the mic.
Cut the mics. We leaving,
Cut
man.
the mics.
Baby.
We
Cut the
leaving.
mics. No foreplay. We out.